Right, I'm live, yeah, on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, hello, how are you? Oh, I love saying that. I hope you answer, because it's just nice. Hi, Gloria. Um, right, so time for a bit of meditation. This is not a class, it's just a chance to meditate together. So, if you're used to meditating, great. Just hang on for a couple of minutes while I just explain what I do for people who are not used to meditating. Um, right, so for me it starts with why I would want to meditate in the first place, because I don't have any self-discipline and I've been meditating for years, so if, without that, um, I wouldn't. Hang on, somebody is Dobie Waller. Are you actually asking to join the live video? You want to ask a question or something? So just confirm that if you want to, and I will. You're very welcome to join me. Sometimes people can just sort of press the button accidentally. So yeah, Dobie Waller, if you want to actually come on, let me know. Okay, so it starts with why I want to meditate in the first place. So my intention when I'm meditating is I want to go to a place that I normally go to. I'm familiar with. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the message. It's somewhere I go to every night, but I'm not conscious. It's the part I go to after I dream. So I'm thinking, then I'm dreaming, and then I drop at the bottom of dreaming, and I'm into this dreamless place. Deep, dreamless place where there's no thoughts, there's no thinking, there's no personality. I don't recognize myself. I don't even know about it. I've no reference, I've no body, I've no country, I've no home. All the stuff that I normally know myself to be is not there. It's kind of like death, or what I imagine death is. Yet, I run to that. I go, oh, I'm so sleepy, I really want to go to bed, I'm really tired. And then when I wake up in the morning, I'm refreshed. So wherever I go, somewhere, some deep part of me knows that it's good. And that's where my intention is when I'm meditating, is I want to go and connect with that place, but I want to do it consciously, because at night when I'm asleep, I'm unconscious. But with meditation, I want to connect with this mysterious, possibly eternal place inside me, but consciously. But because there's no thinking there, I can't really bring my mind, or my mind can't go there. It's like one of those science fiction films where they need a barrier and you sort of put your hand in the barrier and your hand disappears. That's what it's like for my mind. It just can't go in there. So it becomes a kind of a room or a space inside that my mind can't go into. So I have to ask my mind to wait outside. I have to say, look, could you just stop thinking for 15 minutes? I'm just going to do a bit of meditation, so just for 15 minutes, could you stop thinking, please? And my mind is very enthusiastic about it, loves the idea of meditating. Yeah, great, I'm all completely up for it, which is lovely. And it's relatively easy to stop thinking, because thinking is pretty much made up of thoughts and pictures. Pictures and sound, like your telly, your TV. So if you turn off the pictures and you turn off the sound, that's it, you're not thinking. That bit's easy. The tricky bit is to maintain it, because your mind, or my mind anyway, is used to thinking. It thinks all day long. Like from the time I become conscious in the morning till the time I go, unconscious at night, and even dreaming is kind of thinking. It's just thinking, thinking, thinking. So it's really hard for it. Much as it might want to, much as it is very enthusiastic about meditation, it's just really hard for it to maintain that not thinking. It'd be a bit like asking my body to stop breathing for 15 minutes. It's similar to for my mind. So I'm alerting you to that, because if you're new to meditation, you can, often I'll talk to people and they say, oh no, meditation's not my thing. I've got a very busy mind. And then it's funny, because everyone's got the same kind of mind. Like no one's got busier, one mind is more busy than the other. I think that kind of idea comes from a misconception about what meditation is. So if you know that it's hard to maintain that not thinking, and that's not really the practice of meditation. It's a paradox because the intention is to go to this place, but the practice is that you just keep continually turning off the thoughts, turning off your pictures, turning off the sound. You continually keep coming back to stop and thinking. And in the space of a 15-minute meditation, I might have to bring myself back from thinking, I don't know, 200, 300, 400 times. Um, and that's fine. Okay, so if you're new to meditation, it's easy to kind of go, okay, I'm going to stop thinking. Right, got that. Turn off the pictures, turn off the sound. And then 2 seconds later, you're thinking again, like, oh, God, I'm thinking, okay, stop thinking. And then, 2 seconds later, you're thinking again, like, what is wrong with me? I keep thinking. And you'll just get more and more frustrated. Whereas if you know what's going on, then it's just part of the process. The process of meditation is continually just discovering that you're thinking and bringing yourself back to not thinking. And it's easy to kind of go, well, what's the point? I'm just sitting here thinking. That's not meditation. But it is, because two things have happened. Two very powerful things have happened. One is you've set aside 15 minutes to do some meditation. So that is sort of saying to yourself, and you're kind of going, out of the 16 to 18 hours that I'm awake, or whatever length of time I'm awake, I'm just going to take 15 minutes to focus on something that's a bit deeper, a bit more eternal, a bit more profound for me, just me personally. And that puts a pause in your day, and it's sort of, without saying it directly, you're saying, this is important. This mysterious, eternal kind of place that I want to get into is important, and in a way it's possibly more important than all this other stuff that I'm kind of caught up with, because it stops the momentum of the day, because the day can have a momentum. I'm just going to do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. So meditation just puts a pause in that. That's great. And then the other powerful thing is the fact that you continually keep bringing your mind back to not thinking. And it happens in the instant that you discover that you're thinking. And you go, oh, that's right, I'm meditating, I'm going to turn off the pictures and turn off the sound. That has a powerful effect, because you might start off and you go, yeah, that's right, I'm going to meditate, great, and turn off the pictures, turn off the sound, great. And then 5 seconds, 10 seconds later, you're right into a big thought. You're into this person that said that thing about you, and how could they misunderstand you, and that's terrible. And then you go, oh, that's what I'm thinking. And then you pull back and you turn off the pictures and you turn off the sound. Now, it's easy to miss that, but that is a very powerful thing to do, because before you remember that you were meditating, you were like, the thought was all over you, and you were the thought and the thought was you. You were like, how could that person, whatever. And then as soon as you go, oh, that's right, I'm meditating, it's easy to kind of miss the fact, you kind of think, oh yeah, well, I'm just meditating, I'm just turning off the pictures, turning off the sound. But what you're actually doing is distancing, getting a bit of distance from the thoughts that 2 seconds ago or an instant beforehand you were fully all over you, and you were the thought and the thought was you. Now you're kind of seeing that they were just thoughts. They were just thoughts and emotions, and you just turn them off. So if you're observing your thoughts, then you can't be those thoughts. You're something else. And that is powerful. That has a powerful effect. Over time, 200, 300 times in 15 minutes, you do that. That has a very powerful effect inside you. It sort of brings that mystery closer to the surface, and it has all the kind of benefits about meditation that you read. You get more calm. You get more calm because you're a bit more distance from your life. You're not so sort of, your face is not so up against the glass of your life. And the 15 minutes, during that, when you could repeatedly do that, turning off the sounds, turning off the pictures, sound, basically stop thinking, your nervous system settles down a lot. Because in parallel with all that not thinking business, I'm also scanning my body for tension, and anywhere I find tension, I'm just letting it go. And I have a system to that because it's a bit vague without a system. So I start off with my head and I work my way down to my feet and back up again. And I'm paying particular attention to anywhere that goes across my body. I think of your body like a stream. Anywhere that goes across it is a bit like a log, so that tension can build up there. My body normally runs head to feet, longitudinally, but say, my eyes, my mouth, my tongue, my shoulders, even my joints, like my shoulder joints, my elbows, I check them, my wrists, my fingers, my respiratory diaphragm, all my intestines, my pelvic floor, pelvic diaphragm, my hips, my knees, my ankles, my feet. So I'm checking all that. And anywhere I find tension, I'm letting it go. I set a timer because I don't want to be thinking about how long I'm meditating, which I would be doing. I'd be in there thinking about it, going, how much time has passed? So yeah, I'd have to set a timer for that. If you're new to meditation, maybe set a shorter timer and just repeat it, because 15 minutes is a long time if you're not used to it. So maybe set 5 minutes and just do that 3 times. What else? If you have any questions, feel free to leave them. I'll answer them at the other end, because we're about to start now. I don't talk through this because, as I say, it's not a class, it's just a chance to meditate together, because meditating together is a lovely thing. It doesn't matter that we're separated by distance. It's still, we're kind of connected in that place. That's one of the wonderful, mysterious things about that place. We connect. Right, so yeah, if you've got any questions, leave them and I'll answer them afterwards, but let's get on with it. So, 15 minutes. Yeah, off we go. Off we go into the mystery. Just remember to breathe. It's very easy to forget to breathe. minutes. Okay. No questions. No questions on Facebook. Okay, thanks very much for meditating with me, and see you tomorrow for some more meditation. Okay, bye.